had an argument about that in the party, and we'll talk about that later. Before I get to my next topic, Q, I know you've been holding this in for like the past 2 weeks about the video I put about the dark skinned girl getting passed over. Would you like to say something now before I get to our next topic?
Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Why?
Go ahead.
Just yes or no. Just yes or no.
Yes. You know I want to say something. Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with these fucking people, man?
Because I remember when I first posted it, you first posted it, you was like, I need the rant. I was like, all right.
I did tell you I needed the rant. The fucking disrespect that goes towards the dark-skinned woman is just ridiculous. It's just starting to get over. I'm just over it. I don't even want to spend 10, 20 minutes doing this, but I got to because it just seems like y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand it. Every time I come on this podcast, I got to cuss you people out for disrespecting the black woman. And I am sick and tired of being sick and tired, just like the black woman is. I swear to God, it's just ridiculous. Leave these
Go off, my nigga.
Like, oh my God, that woman was beautiful, and you goofy ass nigga, you say because you don't like dark skin. You could at least have the humility not to say that shit out loud if that is your
Go.
But don't completely disrespect her in front of all the rest of these women right here, like they above her or like she's beneath them or some shit like that. When really you the goofy motherfucker for even making this whole fucking podcast in the first fucking place. Why is this even a fucking trend, my guy? Why does it even fucking matter? Why do you feel like you even have the authority or power to line up a bunch of beautiful women and determine I want her, I don't want her, I want her, I don't want her? Like, you goofy, stupid, dumbass nigga. That's why these women don't deal with us no fucking more, because the niggas like you who do stupid shit like that and don't have no fucking respect. If somebody did that shit to your fucking mother, you'll have a fucking problem. But we ain't doing that shit. You doing that shit to these random ass females. And some of these fucking females are dumb enough to stand in front of them, but this ain't about them. It's about these dumbass niggas who keep thinking it's okay to be disrespectful. That's why I pray to God. I wish a motherfucker would do it to my daughter, because my daughter's dark. So if you try my fucking child, there's gonna be a fucking problem. But that's not even the subject. Young, leave these women alone, bro. Leave them alone.
Nigga.
If you ain't gonna bother them, leave all the dark-skinned women in a bucket, and all the dark-skinned women lovers will deal with them from there. Like, is that fucking, bro? Why the fuck? What was the fucking point, bro? That shit's stupid. Y'all niggas is young and dumb and retarded.
Get him.
Now, Q, I will say this, because the women do have a chance to smash it past the dude. Does that still make it apply? Because, you don't care at all?
No, nigga, what the fuck? What is the point? What is the point? What is the point? What
to smash a pass?
But
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I don't like this trend at all, because A, I think some of them niggas be capping, and B, like it looks very embarrassing. And this is me personal. Reminds me a lot of the slave trade auction blocks. It's just like, I want that man.
Exactly. Oh, I don't want this one. This one's too dark. Or I want that one. That one is light and pretty and it got nice eyes. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
You want to know what I think it is too? I just think it's niggas that don't know how to approach women doing this shit.
Exactly. So they
social media
do it.
shit.
These are a bunch. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but these are a bunch of narcissists who don't have no type of fucking class, bruh. Who don't have no type of game, no type of nothing. Y'all were raised by women, and all you do is abuse them verbally and physically, bruh. Instead of if you had a dad, your father would have told you how to approach a woman. He'll teach you the game. He'll teach you how to be smooth. He'll teach you how to be respectful. It ain't fucking hard, bruh. Y'all niggas want to do this shit to try to make yourself look better and make these women look worse. Like, it, and for what? For what? Because you'll fuck with every woman in that fucking line.
And speaking of for what, if they did their homework, which a lot of us should, this whole dark skin, light skin, racial bullshit is bullshit. Because there's none that's better than the other. Because we were always black people now. We were always different shades. There was no mixing involved. There was always the dark, and there was always the lighter skin. But it was always black people. Okay, and there were names like swarthy, tawny, all that stuff to describe each shade. It wasn't until mulatto came out, which means when you mix with a white person, then you have this whole bullshit of racial and this one passed and this, that, and the other. So this whole lining up these women and saying which one is better is bullshit anyway. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. It's based on, okay, we have, as black people, we have these shades to choose from. Which one do you like more? That's it. Not which one's better. Which one do you like more? Which one do you prefer?
To add to what you're saying, Wolf, fellas, how many times have I spoken about how during slavery, skin tone was pretty much used to pit us against one another? House niggas and field niggas.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have I mentioned that shit?
I'm so tired of it, bro. I swear, like, this is not even a rant. This is just really like me, just like from the bottom of my heart. I am so sick of it. It is really starting to hit me.
As a nigga, as a motherfucker who, while I don't discriminate, I do have a preference for, for my dark skinned black women. So spiritually, my hand is on your motherfucking shoulder right now.
And the fact of the matter is, there shouldn't be shame in even fucking saying that. There should be no apprehension in those words coming out of any man's mouth.
Like I said, yeah, my daughter is dark skinned, bro. Like, no, man. I love dark skinned women. I have a dark skinned woman right now.
Yes.
My daughter is dark skinned. I don't play about it. Like, that's just it's me, but I don't go around telling light skinned women, no, I don't choose you. I don't want you. I don't do this. I'm not, like, for what? What is that doing for anybody? You're creating this narrative for other younger girls who are watching that to think that because they're dark skinned they can't. Like, I'm not having it, bro. I don't like it. I never liked it. I've never liked it. I don't. It's not cool.
These same niggas that's talking about they want to talk. They don't want no dark. I bet your mama blacker than a motherfucker.
Right.
Isn't that always the ironic part about it?
Every time you bring it up, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something every time.
Real talk, as you should.
I'm gonna defend it every time, bro. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Ray knows. He knows it.
They want to act like Bria Miles don't exist. Angela oh fuck, man.
We go down.
Buffy the Body? Are you serious? What's
Shorty from Star that was Destiny. What's her last name?
Ryan Destiny, my baby.
Ryan, Ryan, yeah.
You know how wrong she would look if she was any shade lighter? You know how wrong she would look? She's beautiful as she is, a beautiful black queen, son. That's it. There's nothing to take what you are is what you fucking are, yo. Appreciate what you got, to look at. Look at what we got, son. Look at what we got to choose from. You want to disrespect the other one? Oh my God. Our own woman too, son.
Let me tell you
something. I said this before. I'm going to say it again, and this will be the last thing. This will be the last of me on this whole thing because I'm sure we got other stuff to discuss. I try to show love to all women, regardless of your skin tone, regardless of your race, whatever the fuck. But damn it, I love my chocolate.
Nah, it's only chocolate for me as far as I'm concerned. But I just want to say real quick, Ray, it's so serious to the point where I would drop Tinashe for Ryan Destiny. And you know how much I fucking love my Tinashe.
Yeah, you love your Tinashe.
But another thing is, like, this social media shit is gotten, like, that's why it's so hard to date. That's why it's so hard to talk to certain women and certain dudes, because this social media shit has warped our minds to the point where we don't have the luxury of knowing people anymore. We take one good glance like we do at the motherfucking social media because we like to scroll and we like to glance and then scroll and then glance and scroll. We treat people the same way as we do in social media. Yeah. That's why it's so
took away the human experience.
Yeah, that's 100%. Why it's so easy for them to be doing that smash or pass shit or talk to black women as if they're objects or something that, they gotta compete in order to get your attention. we've completely lost our way as a people, and it's showing through the youth, because the youth reflects the shit that fucking adults glorify in this motherfucking society. So it would make sense that self-hating Negroes are gonna birth self-hating children. That's just how it is. That's how the cycle continues, because people in their mindset, people in like the mental part of their being, they don't fucking develop that shit. They don't get hit about the world they live in. And that's why you got Negroes over here. You talk to them about racism, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because they have been so psychologically damaged to the point where like everything they say is mush, and they looking at their brother and sister as if they just another nigger that the fucking slave masters saw them years ago. It's the same motherfucking shit, and I think social media has played a role in the collective cooning of our people.
But now I have to ask, no, before I go on, touch on what you just said, I gotta ask a question. Can you really call it hatred if a motherfucker just don't know any better?
Yes, I can call it hatred, because why would you ever be in a position? Why would you ever be in that position, knowing the history that your people like? Why would you ever be in that position where you don't know, or you just your child is in a position where they can't legitimately tell that what they're doing is harmful to their community? Who in the fuck willingly hurts their community? Who? What type of people does that?
Touche.
I do want to give my 2 cents when you guys are done. I don't want to interrupt anyone.
Go ahead, Chris.
Go ahead.
Right, so as a light-skinned woman born from a darker-skinned woman, and my sister's dark-skinned too, and my dad is my complexion, and he prefers dark-skinned women, but it doesn't mean that he doesn't love his light-skinned women, okay? But just being with my sister and mom, I've seen so much fuckery that it messed up both of their mental health. And I hope that, when they listen to this podcast, they don't think I'm battering them. Just, we'll be at church and my mom would introduce me to her friends, and I'd be like, oh, you can definitely tell she takes up from her father just because I'm a light-skinned little girl at the time. And I think that's fucking ridiculous. It's a lot of personal stories that I can talk about when it comes to darker-skinned women, but I'm going to stick to my mom and my sister. I've seen so much racism towards them by their own people that automatically I'm just on, say anything, I'm going to beat your ass. That's just how I see it. But at the end of the day, it's ridiculous how much stuff they have to deal with mentally. And it goes hand in hand. Even when I was born, and this is a personal story, but I'm going to say it. Even when I was born, because I was light-skinned, my mom thought that she birthed the wrong child. She didn't even want to hold me. Think about that for a minute. That's what's very fucking important for people to keep their racist beliefs towards darker skinned women to their fucking self until they educate themselves about the power that a dark skinned woman holds. And it doesn't mean it's more than the other. It just means that you're educating yourself about the truth of a dark skinned woman. Stop putting stereotypes to these beautiful women. It's fucking ridiculous. And I've seen it so many times. I've even had it in high school where this girl looked at me and said, ha, I'm lighter than you. And it's a dark-skinned girl right next to us. And yes, the way that I reacted was wrong. I did get suspended for 3 days, but you know what? It was fucking worth it beating her ass. End of story.
Yeah, I think that's what we need more of. We need some more ass whoopings, because talking ain't it. It ain't working.
She became dark. Then you made that bitch black and blue. Anyway.
Yeah, but it just goes to show you that colorism is an old school thing. It's an old school thing. That shit came from
house niggas and field niggas.